Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening is one of my favorite poems. Not necessarily because of the piece itself and the mastery that is Robert Frost, but because of the memories I have attached to it. I remember having to memorize this piece in elementary school. I can't remember how old I was, but I remember hanging the piece up on the fridge, standing in front of it, and going back and forth between opening and closing my eyes to try and recite the whole thing by memory. I helped myself remember this piece by thinking about my own walk through the woods. While I have never had a horse, I remember following a rock wall through our backyard to our own frozen lake. Every time I read this piece, I'm reminded of my childhood explorations, and I quite often associate that kind of innocence and awe of nature whenever I read Robert Frost's works. He'll always be one of my favorites. As an adult, this piece speaks to me as a reminder of how we should go through life. Oftentimes, we become overwhelmed and don't take time to take a step back. Today, this piece is a reminder for me to stop, if only for a little while, and appreciate the simple things and the beauty in nature. Our lives do have meaning and have just as important of a role in nature as the snow and the seasons. Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening by Robert Frost. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though he will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near, between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there's some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep.